doing, Cedric?
Pretty good. How about you?
All right. This is now you made the jump to now being noticed from last year with your breakout season in Dallas to now. What's it like in the wide receiver room with Wells Worker as your wide receiver coach and having Tyreek and Jalen in the room? How's that working for you all?
Let's see. I feel like with everyone's knowledge in the room of the game, along with, Tyreek and Waddle being two of the fastest receivers in the league, and then West's mindset, obviously playing and coaching for as many years as he did, it's definitely bringing us all in one, and he's helping us to perfect our game more and more each way than not just rely on just talent.
What do you see as your role in this offense?
I can't hear you.
What do you see as your role in this offense?
I feel like my role is to complete what my assignment is, and whatever the play is called, that's my job.
What have you enjoyed most about playing in Miami Dolphins offense so far?
The versatility. You got to study the game. At the same time, you got to be able to go out there and execute what they're asking you. And then he brings energy before we even step out on the field, and you got to love a coach like that.
You may have already been asked this, but do you have the tinted prescriptions too, or no?
Yeah, my prescription in these.
It seems like everyone on all the wide receivers and the running backs got that. Just what was the process of hearing about that and getting it? It seems like Waddle has it too, and some other guys.
My process was basically, for most people, they wear sunglasses. It's bright out there trying to catch a football, and then I need to see, so my prescription had to be put in them.
Obviously, you, Jalen, Tyreek can all thrive in the slot as you did a lot last year and on the boundary. What is the potential chaos, Cedric, that can be created in bunch formations with the three of you on one side?
I feel like in most football, any bunch situations, when guys are trying to inside out in coverage and you're trying to inside out with a lot of speed, I feel like that's probably the hardest part on defenses.
Could you envision that being a problem for opposing teams if Mike goes to that with the three of you at times this year?
I feel like that's a goal, put a problem on everyone.
Cedric, you've been a pretty efficient downfield receiver in your career, out here in practice, getting a deep ball every day, it seems. What about Tua's deep ball makes it easy to make a play on it down the field?
And it's accurate. I feel like it doesn't really change the spots. It's our job to get to the spot because he's going to hit his spot, and I think he adjusts it perfectly between the speed of all of us because obviously I'm not as fast as Reek and Waddle, but he throws it up, gives me the time to get to the spot, and I feel like that's the best part of it.
Already feel that chemistry even though you just got here with him?
Oh, yeah, I felt the chemistry as soon as we got here.
Mike talked earlier just about the kind of guy that Tyreek is in the locker room, how he kind of uses him as an example in a lot of things. Have you seen that out of him as well, or what maybe have you learned just from working with Tyreek?
Yeah, I've learned a lot from him. Obviously watching him across the league, all you see is a fast football player. But now that we've gotten around each other, he's a good teammate and friend off the field. At the same time, going to go out there and work hard. And, that's the perfect balance you can have.
Anything that surprised you about Tua, going from watching him from afar to working with him?
I would feel like probably, I didn't really watch him much because I was worried about what I had going on where my job was at. But when he was at Alabama in college, he was accurate and he didn't shot anything less than when I came out here and actually worked with him.
Cedric, growing up, your dad played in the NFL, and now you're in the NFL. What was that process like, and what advice has he given you to this point?
As far as the process of what?
Just going through the season, off season, things like that.
I feel like the process started way when I was younger. Obviously, seeing him coming up to the building, going to meetings, going to the weight room, doing practice, and just envisioning that's what I want to do one day. And then obviously now that I'm older, he's just trying to give me the tips and keys that he wish I guess he would have done or that he did to be successful for the time that he was in.